More to tell you tonight about a View Royal couple and their fight with BC Hydro and why they have been without most of their power for 7 weeks now with their first baby on the way. Last night on CTV News, we showed you the problem, a concrete hydro pole. BC Hydro says it's working to replace it and almost every other one around the province. And one union says that change cannot happen soon enough. CTV's Louise Hartland has more.
This is not your typical hydro pole, one of 10,000 made of concrete in the province. This one in the heart of View Royal.
Back in 2010, we identified a problem with the concrete poles that goes back to the original design, and it creates a small safety hazard for people working up in the air on the poles, not a public safety hazard.
But that is not how the Telecommunications Workers Union sees it, posting this warning to members on its website.
Also, we have telephone lines underneath the hydro lines that our members need to access to work on the telephone service on that pole.
The union says there is a serious risk.
Potentially a shock or anything up to electrocution, depending on the energy that's being transmitted through the pole from the power lines.
The TWU says all of the concrete poles need to be replaced.
It's extremely important because of the hazard that's involved, so we advise our members not to work on concrete poles at all.
Not until BC Hydro comes out and advises technicians the pole is safe.
In some cases, we're replacing the poles. In other cases, we're doing remediation.
This pole is causing a lot of stress for Mercedes Baylis and her husband. After $37,000 in upgrades to their home, they say they have been waiting nearly 7 weeks for Hydro to hook up their new electrical panel.
Well, we don't have a usable kitchen. We don't have a usable laundry. We don't have heat.
Adding to the stress, Baylis is 7 months pregnant.
They came in the first week of January, so they were on time the first time, and determined that the hydro pole that we are connected to is a cement pole and that they believe them to now be dangerous and want to replace them.
But finally, some good news.
What I'd like to do is apologize to the family for the inconvenience that BC Hydro's caused them and for all the stress we put them under, and reassure them and others that we value customer service and we're working hard to fix this situation. In fact, we will have crews on site tomorrow replacing the concrete pole in front of their house and connecting their power.
Bringing an end to a 7-week power struggle.
And Louise Hartland joins us now with more. Now, Louise, with 10,000 poles, replacing them is going to cost a lot of money. How much did Hydro tell you?
Hudson, the short answer is no. The Vice President of Field Operations and Safety says he doesn't know how much replacing these poles will cost. He says the money comes out of BC Hydro's regular maintenance budget, and the replacement cost is built into Hydro rates, meaning we will all be paying for this process.
Indeed. All right, Louise, thank you.
You're welcome.
Louise Hartland.